A good breakfast this morning. It sounds like it was a nice turnout. Please at some point make sure that you thank Mr. Bird. He put a lot of time and energy into planning that and making it happen. So please at some point just make sure you thank him for making that possible. All right, we'll get started. So good morning. To start, I'd like to introduce Will Tasista, and he is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
All right. As the high school counselor, I'm honored to be here celebrating all of your hard work and accomplishments. This morning, we will be recognizing seniors that have received outside local scholarships, those that have excelled academically, and seniors that were selected for Outstanding Achievement Awards within departments at UPrep. We are going to start with the outside scholarships. So we'd like to welcome Sean Avery and Skylar Noetzel, and they will be presenting the REU Powering Reading's Future Scholarship.
Well, good morning and congratulations, UPrep class of 2021. Good for you guys, exciting. On behalf of Reading Electric Utility, Skylar Noetzel and I are excited to be here with you this morning. As she said, my name is Sean Avery. I'm a program supervisor with Reading Electric Utility. And each year, the City of Reading Electric Utility provides more than $50,000 in annual scholarships to graduating high school seniors and current college students that are pursuing 4-year, 2-year college degrees or trade school certificates. These are areas of STEM-related students, science, technology, engineering, mathematics-related students can earn a renewable scholarship of up to $5,000 per year.
Thank you so much for having us this morning. Sean and I are so happy to be here to introduce this year's UPrep High School winners of our Powering Reading's Future Scholarships. Our first recipient is receiving $5,000 and is going to UC Davis in the fall, and it is Connor Divinus. Our second recipient, Lamas Yassin, is going to UCLA in the fall, and she is also receiving $5,000. She is actually attending UC Berkeley. Congratulations to all of the graduates here today. We are so excited for your future endeavors, and we hope one day you'll come back to the Reading community and help REU power Reading's future. Thank you.
Next, please welcome Jim Boesiger, presenting the NorCal Retired Coaches Association Scholarship.
Congratulations, seniors. Glad to see you here. I am Jim Boesiger. I'm a retired educator and a coach, and so it's an honor to give this certificate for the Retired Coaches Association. The NorCal Retired Coaches Association's vision is to assist deserving graduating high school student athletes from Northern California communities, financial assistance in achieving a post-secondary education, at accredited colleges, universities, or technical institutions. We offer scholarships to deserving graduating high school student athletes based on academic success, athletic participation, and community involvement. This financial support is made possible by generous support from businesses and individuals throughout our Northern California communities. The scholarship amount is $1,200 for the year. Student also will receive a mentor for the Northern California Retired Coaches Association to assist them through their first year of college. The Northern California Coaches Association is proud to present the scholarship today to, first of all, Haley Bramante. And also to Grace Gaddy. Ooh. I forgot to give that to her. Thank you.
All right, next, please welcome Melissa Freilich. She will be presenting the Nichols, Milberg, and Rosetto Scholarship.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. We at NMR Architects are so excited to award this scholarship to Nathan Wildauer, being someone so dedicated, kind, and respectful, and that he has his college goal set on a degree in architecture and engineering. A professional career in this field is more than designing buildings and making them stand. When done well, architecture creates inspiring spaces built to bring people together. Architects design and plan spaces with consideration for looks, safety, accessibility, and functionality. The college program is rigorous by design and will test you on all levels. It teaches you to be a good problem solver, collaborator, and innovator. We know that what you've learned here at UPrep has given you the foundation to succeed in college. Congratulations again. It is an honor to present this $2,000 scholarship award to you on behalf of Nichols, Milberg, and Rosetto Architects. Nathan? Thank you.
Mr. Mykrans will now present the Top of the State Golf Scholarship.
Top of the State Junior Golf Scholarship Program supports student golfers who display a commitment to academics and their pursuit of higher education. The mission of the Top of the State Board of Directors is to provide educational scholarships for Shasta and Tehama County School students who have played golf in high school or junior golf programs and are planning to pursue degrees to 2- or 4-year universities and colleges. We would like to congratulate Tanner Stevens on receiving the Top of the State Junior Golf Scholarship. The Questbridge National College Match Scholarship is a college admission and scholarship process through which high-achieving, low-income students can be matched and admitted early with a full 4-year scholarship to Questbridge College Partners. The match scholarship is offered as part of a generous financial aid package provided by the college and is a full 4-year scholarship worth over $300,000. We would like to congratulate Sophie McKinnon on receiving the Questbridge National College Match Scholarship to Yale University. The Turlock City Council Beta Sigma Phi Scholarship has been established by Turlock City County Council for the purpose of aiding and encouraging upper division, junior, or senior students. Preference shall be given to a member of Beta Sigma Phi or a relative of Beta Sigma Phi member who has a minimum GPA of 3.0 or greater. We would like to congratulate Olivia Pimentel on receiving the Turlock City Council Beta Sigma Phi Scholarship.
Through a partnership with the Community Foundation of the North State, Tri-Counties Bank is committed to providing a meaningful college scholarship to deserving low and moderate income students in Northern and Central California communities. Additionally, Tri-Counties Bank offers a merit-based scholarship opportunity for graduating high school students who display outstanding achievement in academics, community service, or business entrepreneurship. The bank provides funding totaling over $100,000 each year for scholarships for college-bound youth. We would like to congratulate Haley Bermonte on receiving the Tri-Counties Bank Scholarship. Will you stay up too? I want you to. Congratulations. Haley also has another scholarship. The Illuminators Educational Foundation provides important financial support for high school seniors to further their career. Each year, the Illuminators Educational Foundation gives scholarships to deserving students. They award over $100,000 in scholarships. Students are selected by their high school, college grade point average, SAT or ACT scores, school and community activities, their character, and an essay. We would like to congratulate Haley Bermonte again on receiving the Illuminators Educational Foundation Scholarship. The Brian W. Hicks Scholarship Endowment Fund was established for the purpose of providing academic scholarships to graduating high school seniors in Shasta County. Scholarships are awarded to students based on merit with emphasis on excellent academics and a strong community service background. Priority consideration is given to students with community service hours completed by volunteering with organizations at events that support the U.S. military veterans. We would like to congratulate Katie Brado on receiving the Brian W. Hicks Scholarship. Reading Rotary's motto is service above self, and that is one thing that all winning applicants have in common. Rotary Scholarship recipients must demonstrate a willingness to help others in their community while furthering their own educational goals. Rotary scholarships are awarded not solely on educational achievement, but on the willingness to be engaged within their community through donating their time through local service projects. The Reading Rotary Club is confident these students will continue to serve their communities wherever their educational journeys take them. The Reading Rotary Club is proud to award scholarships to Haley Bermonte, Gideon New, and Nikolai Orloff. Congratulations. The National Merit Scholarship Program is a national academic competition for high school students. To be eligible for this award, students must take the PSAT in October of their junior year and earn a high score. High scores may be identified as commended students or semifinalists, or after additional applications inclusive of the SAT or ACT, finalists will be decided. From the finalists, approximately 7,500 students are selected as scholars, who are then awarded one of the top 3 scholarships. In Tommy Neal's case, he received a $2,500 scholarship and a notable recognition for being identified as an academically and intellectually talented student. We would like to congratulate Thomas Neal on receiving the National Merit Scholarship. I would now like to introduce Mr. Schuster, who will be presenting the NAL Scholar Athlete Award.
The NAL Scholar Athlete Award is a league-wide competition that uses a points system to determine the most outstanding senior scholar athlete in the Northern Athletic League. Points are awarded based off academic achievement, involvement in student government, as well as team athletic participation and individual accolades. Our female nominee finished in 2nd place. She competed on 10 teams at the varsity level, was named All-League 3 times, and captured 2 section titles during her athletic career at UPrep. Academically, she is near the top of her class with a 4.21 weighted GPA. She was also active in student government for 4 years. Our male nominee finished in 1st place in the NAL Scholar Athlete competition and will represent the NAL as our male nominee for the section-wide award. During his time at UPrep, he competed on 7 varsity teams while capturing 7 all-league nominees, including helping to lead his team to 4 section titles. In the classroom, he earned a respectable 3.7 GPA. Please join me in congratulating Kylie Hokinson and Tanner Stevens as your 2021 NAL Scholar Athlete Award winners.
Thank you, Mr. Schuster. Mr. Fowers is now here to present the Music Boosters Awards.
Okay. I had to take my mask off. All right. This school year it didn't start in August like it normally does. For our music department, it usually starts when the last school year leaves. And for this senior class, the challenges began over a year ago in March when our festivals, trips, and concerts were wiped off the calendar. It was sad. It still is sad. But this particular class of graduating seniors did not give up on the school year. They did not quit or make excuses in spite of the restrictions on practicing indoors. They played and they sang in the heat, the bitter cold, smoke, a little snow, fog, heavy winds, and then heat again. They did everything that was asked of them, and when I could barely lift my feet, it was this group of seniors that kept pushing our program forward. One of the driving forces of our Senior Music Awards is an event called the Celebration of the Arts, which was canceled this year due to COVID restrictions. In a Music Boosters meeting earlier this year, we discussed this disappointment, and we decided that if these kids weren't going to give up, then neither could we. Our entire music department came together to fundraise on behalf of our seniors, and with a little luck and a lot of help, we were able to fundraise more than triple the amount that we usually have available to give out to outgoing seniors. And so who do we recognize? How many people deserve this recognition? How much money should each recipient get? We wrestled with these ideas and came to the conclusion that For the first time, every single graduating senior in the UPrep Music Department deserve this award. And it is with great pride that, on behalf of our incredible Music Boosters organization, I present the following seniors with an award and a check for $200. Drew Askeland, Ryan Cruz, please come forward, thank you. Emma Eagleson, Derek Gomez, Emily Kelly, Kelvin Matthews, Justin McCandless, Thomas Neal, Brendan Nye, Emma Oates Pena, Dane Panks, Michaela Rodman, Jacqueline Reed, Sarah Richards, Taya Salato, Sydney Schrodel, Nicole Wildauer, and Ryan Yoshida. And I really, truly hope I didn't miss somebody's name, because that would be really terrible. I do want to go ahead and give you these. Please don't treat these like your typical certificate. They have checks attached to them, so you're not going to want to lose that. Drew, Ryan, Emma. Is Derek here by chance? Probably. Emily? Well, Kelvin Matthews. Justin. Tommy. Brandon. Emma. Is Emma here today? Folks' opinion? Okay. Okay, Dane. Michaela Rodman. Jacqueline Reed. Sarah Richards. Taya Salato. Sydney Schroeder also not here. Nicole Wildauer. And let me just check the hands here. Looks like we got them all. Just a few other comments. I just want to once again thank the Music Boosters for their tireless efforts in supporting our student musicians. And another thank you to our seniors. You didn't just keep us afloat, you are the tide that raises every ship. Thank you, guys.
We're back. Double recognition, Corey. The United Public Employees of California is pleased to inform Corey Smith that he is the recipient of the United Public Employees of California Local Scholarship, based on his application reflecting excellent grades, his essay, letters of reference, and leadership information. Corey is an amazing student and a dynamic young man, and they wish him every success in his academic and personal endeavors. We would like to congratulate Corey Smith on receiving the United Public Employees of California Scholarship. Mrs. Angley will now present the Athletic Booster Scholarship.
Good morning. On behalf of the UPrep Athletic Boosters Club, it is my pleasure to announce the 2020-2021 UPrep Athletic Scholarships in the amount of $250 each to Kelvin Matthews and Connor Devinus. Congratulations.
We're going to give it 1 second. Mrs. Johnson is on her way. Perfect entry. There we go. Mrs. Johnson is going to be presenting the other side of the Music Boosters Awards. So please welcome Mrs. Johnson.
It is a sprint from the band room. Seniors, I am so glad to see you here all in one place. And seeing all these people that I knew from Rhoda is awesome. I love it. The strings program was lucky in that this year, while COVID regulations limited band to being outdoors, strings was lucky. Hang on a sec, I gotta breathe. I really did run down here. Strings and drum corps was lucky that we got to play indoors. And band members, thank you so much for the grit that it took to play outdoors. I missed so much hearing that band music just drifting out of the band room across my entire day. I missed you so much. Usually for strings, we're all nested elbow to elbow in the band room, and this year we were all at a distance, which meant that we couldn't blend together as a group, and I couldn't hear any class gossip. And during our online time at the beginning of the year, we endured some disastrous experiments to play together or to recorded music. And thank you, seniors, for letting me gather data about what did and did not work. And this coming Saturday, we get to perform on this stage to an audience. Can I please have come to the stage Nikolai Orloff, Nicholas Pooley, Katie Brado, Lamis Yassine, and Parush Ram. Every year, the Music Boosters raise money specifically for our graduating seniors, and through the dedication of those parent boosters, they were able to award $200 to every senior. Okay. Nicholas Pooley. Katie Brado. I'm missing one. Oh. There it is. Nikolai Orloff. And specifically, these two seniors, Lamis Yassine and Parush Ram, were in strings the entire 7 years. Lamis Yassine. And now to present the Rotary Award is Mrs. Mason.
Again. Well, a little mixed up. We get to bring up Emma Oates Pena. Is Emma here? Hey. Again, this is for the Music Boosters Scholarship. Hey. Congratulations.
Each year, the Reading Rotary honors a teen volunteer from Turtle Bay for the Honor to Youth program with Reading Rotary. Kelvin Matthews was selected due to his concern for our community, with his consistent desire to help across multiple departments at Turtle Bay, his Eagle Scout project, and all-around care, especially in a year of uncertainty with COVID-19. This proved his incredible growth and admirable personality. We would like to congratulate Kelvin Matthews on receiving the Honor to Youth Reading Rotary Club Volunteer of the Year Scholarship. We would like to take this time to recognize Sydney Schroedel on enlisting in the U.S. Army and Ryan Hart on joining the National Guard. Your commitment shows courage, dedication, both honorable traits that will carry you far. We are all very proud of you. Thank you, Sydney and Ryan, on behalf of everyone at UPrep for your dedication, commitment, and willingness to serve. If you'd like to come up and receive a certificate, please, Ryan. Please welcome Mrs. Dieter, who will be presenting the CSF Lifetime Membership Awards.
Good morning. The California Scholarship Federation is an organization that recognizes the superior scholarship of students who possess high standards in academics. Unlike the type of recognitions given based on GPA, CSF focuses on distinguishing high achievers in the areas of language arts, social studies, math, and science. Membership in CSF is available to high school sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Those students who qualify, apply for, and receive membership in at least 4 of their last 6 semesters in high school earn the distinction of CSF Life membership. This year we have 14 graduates who have met this criteria. When I call your name, please come on up here. Trinity Altemuller. Oh, yeah, she's on quarantine. Natalie Bickmore. Kylie Conway. Annie Crawford. Hannah Cusworth. Abigail Goss. Kelvin Matthews. Nikolai Orloff. Olivia Pimentel. Jacqueline Reed. Xanthia Royce. Madison Remick. Micah Psyche. And Lamisi Seen. Congratulations, you guys. And next up, I think we have Mrs. Cabral.
Thank you.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to introduce UPrep's honor graduates for the class of 2021. These students have maintained a grade point average of a 3.5 to a 3.99 their entire high school career. As I call your name, please come to the stage so we can honor you in sets of 10. Caden Adams. Otto Alexander. Amber Anderson. Adam Bellingham, Addison Boster, Haley Bermonte, Emily Breyer, Kylie Conway, Daniel Corin, Chet Kremet. These students will receive certificates at the end of the awards ceremony, honoring them for their achievement, but thank you very much.
This way, exit that way.
The next set of 10, Ryan Cruz, Brandon Davis, Ryan Exley, Grace Gaddy, Titus Goodson, Abigail Goss, Clementine Gower, Adelaide Hannum, Aiden Hofkin, and Kylie Hokinson. Congratulations. You will receive a certificate at the end of the event. Thank you. The next set of 10, Vincent Hokinson, Caitlin Hoy, Anna Humphreys, Madison Kramer, Owen Lanning, Krista Lemos, Christopher Lunsford, Justin McCandless, Ian Murr, Miles Minor.
Scooch that way.
One last round of applause.
Thank you. You guys can exit.
The next set, Helene Mitri, Matthew Sage Miyamoto, Kalea Mizuda, sorry. Carly Morfin, Gideon New, Emma Oates Pena, Olivia Pimentel, Olivia Poole, Jacqueline Reed, and Jacob Royce. Can we give them a net round of applause, please?
Thank you. You guys can exit that way.
The last set we will honor, Cynthia Royce, Sarah Richards, Micah Psyche, Gwyneth Samard, Ali Spellings, William Testista, Serena Tate, Nathan Wildauer, and Nicole Wildauer. A round of applause.
Thank you. You guys can exit that way.
Again, all of these students will receive certificates at the end of this event, honoring them as our honor graduates of the class of 2021. Next, I would like to introduce Mrs. Peterson, who will be honoring our co-valedictorians. Thank you.
It is my honor to recognize valedictorians from the class of 2021. To qualify as a valedictorian at UPrep, students must have taken the most rigorous courses available and earned A's with AP credit. These students epitomize what it means to be a UPrep Panther. They are conscientious, focused, intellectually curious, and exceedingly hardworking. There are 15 graduates in the class of 2021 who have earned the distinction as co-valedictorian. Trinity Altemuller, Drew Askland, Natalie Bickmore, Katie Brado, Annie Chung, Annabelle Crawford, Hannah Cusworth, Connor Divinus, Kelvin Matthews, Sophie McKinnon, Thomas Neal, Nikolai Orloff, Nicholas Pooley, Madison Remick, and Lamise Yassine. Among these 15, there are 14 graduates who have been together since 6th grade here at UPrep. When I call your name, please step forward. Trinity Altemuller, Drew Askland, Natalie Bickmore, Annie Chung, Annabelle Crawford, Hannah Cusworth, Connor Divinus, Kelvin Matthews, Sophie McKinnon, Thomas Neal, Nikolai Orloff, Nicholas Pooley, Madison Remick, and Lamise Yassine. All of these students have earned a 4.0 GPA at UPrep since 6th grade. Congratulations to these graduates. Thank you, and congratulations. And now, please welcome Ms. Angley, who will present the Longevity Awards.
It is my privilege this morning to recognize seniors that have been at UPrep since 6th grade. For the past 7 years, these seniors have made a positive impact on our school culture and community. We are pleased to award 73 of our seniors with the Longevity Award. I will call students up in sets of 15. Please hold your applause until they are on stage. Caden Adams, Otto Alexander, Trinity Altemuller, Alejandro Alvarez, Amber Anderson, Drew Askland, Adam Bellingen, Natalie Bickmore, Addison Boster, Abby Bowling, Kendall Bradley, Haley Bramante, Emily Breyer, Annie Chung, Connor Christensen. Each of you will receive a certificate and a pen in your packet as you pick it up on your way out. Congratulations. Our next group, Kevin Cox, Annabelle Crawford, Ryan Cruz, Hannah Cusworth, Gracie Dallin, Connor Divinus, Brandon Davis, Emma Eagleson, Ryan Exley, Grace Gaddy, Titus Goodson, Abigail Goss, Ryan Hart, Aiden Hofkin, and Kylie Hokinson. Thank you. Vincent Hokinson, Kevin Hamayan, Caitlin Hoy, Anna Humphreys, Emily Kelly, Madison Kramer, Isabella Lanham, Aiden Lippman, Chloe Lockhart, Christopher Lunsford, Rhea Magoo, Kelvin Matthews, Justin McCandless, Sophie McKinnon, Ian Murr. Thank you. Miles Miner, Helene Mitri, Lillian Moon, Carly Morfin, Thomas Neal, Gideon New, Brendan Nye, Emma Oates Pena, Nikolai Orloff, Dane Panks, Olivia Poole, Nicholas Pooley, Parush Ram, Michaela Rodman, Jacqueline Reed. Thank you. Sarah Richards, Madison Remick, Micah Psyche, Taya Salato, Sydney Schrodel, Gwyneth Samard, Ali Spellins, Tanner Stevens, William Tassista, Serena Tate, Natasha Teo, Lamise Yassin, Ryan Yoshida. Thank you. Congratulations to all 73 of our Longevity Award winners. We will now begin the Outstanding Achievement Department Awards. I would like to welcome members of the faculty who will be presenting, starting with Mr. Poole from the Math Department.
So first of all, I'd like to make sure you know that there's no money associated with these. So do not come after me in the halls. With that said, giving these awards is always a great experience, a great honor. So I've been lucky during my now many years of teaching to have taught a lot of great math students. It often makes the task of only choosing one to recommend as the best very difficult, as there are several good choices each year. While this year there were many good choices, it actually wasn't that tough to choose, because there was one who stood above the rest. Tommy Neal is the best math student I have ever taught. His intuition, ability, and enthusiasm for math have been apparent throughout his time at UPrep. From taking calculus as a freshman, and being the strongest student in the class, the one the seniors went and asked for help, to being on the high school science bowl team as the math expert for 4 years. You know, the type of student as a coach you really want to have, because there's a math question, you're just like, yeah, we got this, okay? In everything I've seen Tommy do, he reminds me of the best math students I've ever seen. And I'm not talking about high school. I'm talking about college and grad school. So congratulations, Tommy. All right, so now I'm supposed to introduce the one and only Mrs. Johnson.
That was a good one, Mr. Poole. Good morning. It's so nice to see you guys out here. I am honored to present the 2021 Senior Science Award to the most outstanding science student. The student selected has surpassed every academic expectation here at UPrep. He has excelled in many challenging science courses throughout high school, including 5 AP courses and 2 dual enrollment. In addition, he has been a member of the Science Bowl team all 4 years of high school, serving as captain several times and winning the regional competition twice. This student has also served as president of the Math and Science Club, designing demonstrations and experiments for club members to enjoy. It is clearly evident that the student has a genuine passion and interest in scientific thought and pursuits. Go science. But perhaps more importantly, the student has also earned the utmost respect of his peers, teachers, administration, and community. The extent to which the student has displayed perseverance, diligence, and drive, while at the same time demonstrating such humility, sincerity, kindness, and positivity is truly inspiring. This student will undoubtedly achieve all of the goals he sets out to accomplish in his life. We have enjoyed our time with him here at UPrep, and we'll certainly see incredible things from him in the future. It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Senior Science Award to Connor Devinus. Now please welcome Mrs. Shipman to present the next award.
Good morning. The recipient of the 2021 World Languages Award has excelled in proficiency in the Spanish language, obviously. Her reading and listening comprehension and speaking and listening skills have grown to become spontaneous, which is exactly what we strive for in our program. Over the past 3 years in my classroom, she's always been quick to ask me to clarify a point, and she has added so much to our class ambiance with her sharp wit and quiet, clever sense of humor. She embraces cultural diversity and adds key points to any class discussion. In addition to her academic skill set, she's a very caring person, reaching out to others to assist as needed. She's a young woman of integrity and adaptability, a skill greatly needed right now. I think we would all agree with that. However, after getting to know this student for 3 years in my classroom, I realized very recently that I had not been fully aware of her sparkling personality. When I watched her rendition of the song "I'm Shy" from Once Upon a Mattress in this year's musical, which I enjoyed very much. Her dedication to learning and personal growth will take her far, to London, in fact, and I'm very proud to present the 2021 Modern World Languages Award to Adelaide Hannum. And here is the amazing Mr. Brian Nichols.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a chance to honor a student for their excellence in the field of social science. Generally speaking, we historians love to argue amongst ourselves literally for the sake of arguing. But for probably the first time in the history of the world, there was zero arguing about which student deserved this award. This student has shown a love for a subject that most find dull. Each and every day, they would come into class with a smile on their face and be genuinely interested in studying the challenges that are facing our world. Passing multiple AP tests, this student has shown a deep understanding of history and an ability to choose a viewpoint and then both defend and support it in their many, 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 many annoying essays. From cultural to world issues to the Constitution, from macro to microeconomics, this student has mastered every single one of them. Moving on next year with a plan to attend UC Berkeley and to study both biology and the political sciences, please join me in congratulating the 2021 winner of the Excellence in the Field of Social Science Award, Lamis Yassin. Please welcome Dr. Groves.
So, for classical languages, this student stands out even among an exceptional group of Latin students, bringing precision and deep insight to their reading of complex literary texts, translating even the thorniest poetry into flowing English. And academic excellence in every area is such that it's almost superfluous to say anything more than Sophie McKinnon. Come on up. But just as impressive as her excellence in academics is her character. She's shown remarkable determination, succeeding brilliantly while balancing so many different responsibilities, and always taking the time to assist and encourage fellow students in class and outside. She's shown such leadership in taking charge of the Latin Club with successive and successful consulships, making sure that everyone enjoyed our trips, even when things got a little messy. And just always being the heart of the class and creating such a welcoming and just curious and wonderful atmosphere. So please join me in congratulating Sophie McKinnon. And now, Mr. Kaukonen.
It is so good to see all of you guys together for the first time this year, right? Isn't it good to be together? This afternoon or morning, it's my privilege to present the English Award on behalf of the English Department. This year's award recognizes a student who, through the 4 years at this school, they've shown improvement, dedication, a student who genuinely enjoys learning, a student who's displayed a desire to grow and to develop their academic skills, a student who has genuine curiosity that transcends the requirements of the classroom. This year's recipient has displayed all of these characteristics and more over the past 4 years. He's grown through essay revisions and writing conferences. He's engaged with poetry and found it challenging but worth the effort. He's embraced reading as a way to engage his curiosity. He's even found a way to enjoy Shakespeare, even performing as a most entertaining Hamlet. Even as a distance learner this past year, I can say without a doubt, this student truly learned what he loved. It's my honor to present this award to Nicholas Pooley. And now I'd like to introduce you Mr. Bird.
Did he lower this for me? I'm here to present the award for Outstanding Achievement in Journalism yearbook. I'm not going to delay this. So Will Tasista, can you get up here? But I'm going to talk while he walks. Being editor-in-chief is a difficult task, even in normal circumstances, and this wasn't normal. In the opening weeks of school, all the usual events canceled, dances, clubs, everything. Will could have taken it easy and had a free period. Instead, he taught the staff to get creative in their quest for stories, finding new stories to replace the missing ones. In a normal year, we try to build camaraderie amongst the staff, and we could have just accepted that we're not going to bond as closely this year, but that's not what Will did. He organized hikes, weekend games of hide and seek. He always went out of his way to make class fun, personally talking to each member of the staff, even the annoying little junior hires. But of course, his encouraging spirit wasn't limited to his peers. Will also made sure his yearbook advisor didn't get discouraged. This often took the form of little pranks, like taping the bottom of my mouse so it wouldn't work, or turning every single thing in my room upside down, including the desks, or the hijacked emails. I couldn't leave my computer unattended, or else Will would send ridiculous emails to Mr. Smith, seemingly from me. One such email read, and I quote, "I like to blow bubbles. Do you like to blow bubbles? Let's blow bubbles." I'm pretty sure I can give him detention for that. But it's funny because I know, and Mr. Smith knew, that Will was just doing exactly what he always does, trying to brighten our days and to give us a good laugh when he felt that we needed it. The fact is, Will is not supposed to get emotional. Will is the strongest yearbook editor-in-chief I've ever seen. Rather than stumble through a tough year, he turned setbacks into assets, drew his team together through the masks, and made a book no one else in Panthera history could have pulled off. So in closing, Will Tasista, from yearbook staffer to yearbook editor to my dear friend, do you like to blow bubbles? And now presenting the award for performing arts is Miss Romney Clemens.
Good morning. Today I would like to honor two seniors, both of whom have been participating in the musical since their 6th grade year. My first recipient has been a foundation of our musicals for the last 7 years, starting with Hello, Dolly, where she starred on the stage with her sister. In fact, her family has been an instrumental part of the musical for the past 13 years. She is the kind of student every director loves to have. She is a leader with her peers and a mentor to the younger students. She approaches every task and direction with a smile. Whether playing a brother in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat or Auntie M in The Wizard of Oz, she gives all of her all in every performance. She absolutely sparkled in her scenes in this year's musical review. It is with pleasure that I present the first Performing Arts Award today to Jacqueline Reed. I'm going to put this on because I want to give her a hug. Our second recipient goes to the performer I would like to be when I grow up. She is quite simply stunning. And apparently we all knew it from her first audition. Closing night of this year's musical, she reminded me that after her 6th grade audition, I reacted by saying, "And where did you come from?" Indeed. It has been such a pleasure to watch her perform. Her performances and vocal abilities mature since 6th grade. As a director, she makes me look good. And trust me when I say it is all her. She knows how to fill the spaces, as I like to say. If I tell her to stand here or walk to the right of the stage and then come back to the center stage and so forth during a song, she turns that direction into an incredibly thought out and intentional performance. I absolutely cannot wait to see what she does with all of her talent. It is my privilege to present the Second Performing Arts Award to Sarah Richards. And now I'll introduce our next presenter, Marissa Canavy.
Good morning. All right, every year during this time I come up on stage and talk about how difficult the decision was. But I can honestly say that this year was definitely the hardest. Most teachers are not lucky enough to have students for multiple years. However, this year I have 17 seniors, and most of them have been with me for their entire UPrep experience. Some came to me with little dance experience, and others came with extensive dance training. But I have loved my time with each and every one of them, watching them grow into beautiful dancers and exceptional young women. So congratulations to all of my senior dancers. You all have a very special place in my heart. But I know I need to recognize one special senior today, so can Olivia Pimentel join me up on this stage? Olivia came to the UPrep dance department in the 7th grade. During her time at UPrep, she has taken advantage of many performing opportunities, being involved with the competitive dance team, the school dance team, and many fall musicals. She has grown so much as a dancer over the years, adding a level of maturity and grace to her movements in the past couple of years, making her a very well-rounded dancer. Olivia has always picked up and retained choreography extremely well, and she has always had a positive attitude whenever she is in class or rehearsal. She is one of the first dancers to lend a hand, whether it be organizing a team event, teaching choreography, or making our Just Dance slideshows. As a teacher and a coach, it is a great feeling knowing you have someone that will always respond immediately with a yes or sure. I can do that. Let's do it. So thank you, Olivia, for being a part of the dance department for all of these years. Thank you for inspiring the younger dancers and for always helping our team. I appreciate you and have loved teaching you these past 6 years. I wish you all the best on your next adventure at Cal Poly, and I hope with all my heart you keep dance in your life. Please welcome Miss Wilhelm to the stage.
I always forget that can't see me smile. There we go. How are you guys? So spaced out in here. Let me open up my thing. All right. One of the most amazing parts of working at UPrep is I get to see the students grow. I get to have students up to 7 years in art, which is so amazing. So I get to not only see you grow as artists, but I also get to see you grow as, just actually grow. One such student is Vincent Hokinson. See? Vincent started as a 7th grader up to here. He was here at one point. He was very interested in drawing, entering every art show that we had, went to every community organization that had to do with the arts. He started drawing. Now he's considered a 3D artist. This year he won Best of Show at the local high school competition, and being that this was his last high school art show, him winning the Best of Show is very awesome. So he has been a wonderful person to work with over the last 6 years, and he is so kind, honest, and very artful, and I'm so very, very proud of you. I want you to know that. He also won a scholarship for the arts. I don't think he is going to go into the arts, but he'll use arts throughout his whole entire after a career of school, high school. So I'm very, very proud of you, Vincent, and congratulations. Oh, you see how tall he is now? Like towers me. Okay. The next scholarship and award that I have goes to a student that I've only had for 2 years. She has dedicated herself to the art program from day one. Anytime I asked if she was interested in doing something, she would say yes to it. This year she put a solid portfolio together and she teamed her first solo show. Trinity Altamuller, I don't think she's here. She's probably online and hopefully seeing me up here. I'm so proud of you. You've worked so extremely hard every single day in my class and probably other students' classes as well, or other teachers' classes as well. You are beautiful and thoughtful, and your artwork is always so meaningful. And you told me just recently that you also want to be an art teacher, so I'm very honored that you have told me that. And I'm so proud of you. You are going to be an amazing art teacher, and your future students are so lucky to have you as a mentor. So when you get back, probably on Monday, I will give you these 2 things. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, and Mr. Smith is going to be up here to present the next award.
Thank you, son, and everybody else as well. All right. Will Tassista and Annie Crawford, could you please come up here? Now, I know, sorry, I'm going to take this off, be easier. I know Mr. Bird already alluded to this, but one thing every teacher comes to realize about Will Tassista is that you have to be very careful not to leave your computer unattended with him in the room. I've received the oddest random emails, you've already heard about one, from other teachers about cows mooing or bubbles being blown or what cereal I like best. To be fair, Will has never been convicted of being behind these emails. What amazes me, though, is that while the practice of hijacking a teacher's computer may not be strictly legal, the alleged perpetrator is always appropriate and tasteful in his jesting. But this highlights an essential skill I so appreciate about Will. He has the uncanny ability to turn even the most mundane task into something fun. Will has served this school in student government since 7th grade, culminating this year in his role as ASB president, which some of you may not be aware of this, has actually turned out to be a really challenging year to be spearheading school culture and student events amidst everything that's been going on. While other lesser leaders may have given up under the circumstances, Will has pushed through this year, becoming the impetus behind most of the student events that we've been able to organize during the year. Whenever there was a pandemic-inspired reason that one thing could not be done, Will and others around him would readjust, revamp, rethink to the point that it would be COVID safe and we could carry out the activity, even if that meant doing it virtually, which we had to do a few times. Will, I have so appreciated your energy and your down-to-earth enthusiasm. You have been respectful, encouraging, and inspiring to me in all the years that I've gotten to work with you, and you will be greatly missed as you move into your next great adventure. Will Tassista. Annie Crawford, in some ways, could be seen as the opposite of Will. When Will may be likely to approach a roadblock with a humorous comment, Annie is prone to attack it with determined organization. Not needing the spotlight, content to work diligently behind the scenes, Annie is one of those rare gems that just makes everything quality. There are numerous aspects to the duties and scope of student government, from shaping school culture to hosting school activities to engaging in community service. Each member of student government engages in these aspects to varying degrees. For the past 4 years, Reliable Annie has diligently and consistently invested in all of these endeavors. Most significantly, she has shaped the way we engage the Reading community, as well as providing stellar leadership as our student government secretary. Annie has a sense of commitment and community activism that's well beyond her years, personally volunteering in the community beyond what we've been able to do as a class or even as a school. She embodies the concept of leading by example. Thank you, Annie, for your service to the school and particularly student government. Thank you for always keeping a positive attitude and a smile on your face, despite how difficult or stressful our tasks have become. Now please welcome Mrs. Adams for cheerleading.
So it sounds like we've got a theme of hacking going on as I've been listening to the presentations. As a mom and a faculty member, it is so awesome to see all of our seniors together in this room. So I don't like to keep you in suspense. This was a very difficult decision for me. I had numerous individuals that are worthy of this cheerleading award. But let's bring down Lillian Moon and Natasha Teo. So I'm going to keep it together, I think. I cried when I wrote it. I cried when I started thinking about it. And when Mrs. Mason handed me their plaques, I teared up again. So I first met Lily as a tenacious fifth grader at cheer tryouts. Stop laughing. Maybe I'll laugh through this whole thing. With a long family history of cheerleading, she was a veteran performer at the ripe old age of 10. And she immediately captured my heart with that smile and her energy. Back in those days, we didn't travel to camp each year. Our high school girls hosted camp with our junior high team, and those UCA instructors still talk about Lily. I could put her on a college team today. Our high school girls, they marveled at her from the first day at camp, this tiny little pipsqueak volunteering over our seniors to lead all of the dances and routines. Lily's accomplishments include being a 7-year All-American cheerleader, which is a distinct award that not many can say that they've earned because they choose to put themselves out there to audition for this award in front of hundreds of competitors, or with hundreds of competitors in front of probably a few hundred people watching. She is a cheerleader with the whole package. She's an amazing flyer, she's an amazing tumbler, and she is an amazing performer. She's like a daughter to me, because oftentimes for the last 7 years I've heard, Mom, and I'm like, my kid's not even here. And then I look around and it's Lily. So here's a fun fact. She too is a professional phone hacker. I have, I think, more selfies from these two on my phone than almost my own children. And I'm flipping through, and it just makes me smile, because there they are. Funny little boomerangs, funny little videos, funny little pictures. I think I have, I don't know, I'll just save them forever. Her positive energy, her beautiful smile, and her love for her sport are no small act to follow. Very few cheerleaders have the desire to work as hard as my best few. Lily is also only the second cheerleader in UPrep history to actually cheer all 7 years. So we've got a lot of 6th graders that have come up in the ranks that can maybe break that, but it's just a small population. Sorry. While she didn't cheer every season for me because I shared her with our amazing dance program that alone tells of her talent, I cherished every minute that I had with Lily. She chose to split her time, and she did it 100%. I can tell you that absences, very few. And when she did, it was for work or because she was performing in both places. So she didn't miss practice. She just was obligated in multiple ways, but she juggled it like a champion. When Lily is out on the field or the floor, she consumes it. She has just enough sass to capture you without being over the top in her movements. She's not only an amazing dancer, she's the whole package, tumbler, flyer. Both of these girls scare me every day when they're up in the air just because they love it and they go for it. They have this fearlessness that is just impeccable and necessary to be a flyer. So anyone can choose to cheer in college if they want to, but Lily could choose the college she wanted to go to if she chose to cheer. I'm gonna miss her tremendously. You say not yet? In a minute. I clicked with Natasha the very first day I met her in 7th grade. Those big brown eyes just reeled me in, and she was a quiet little girl, and she was just there for me every day. Not only has she been my trusty TA every year she could, if she had a free period, I also then was able to teach her again in 9th grade. She's a quiet leader. She never has to be in the center of attention. She just is, because she's an amazing performer. It doesn't mean she isn't opinionated, though, and she usually shares those with me on the side. She didn't cheer for me in middle school. However, she has the most cheer seasons under her belt of any cheerleader to date, 12, because she's cheered 3 seasons for all 4 years of high school. So, because she was a founding member of our stunt team, and she even saw it through to the end, even though COVID kind of ruined our stunt team for the last 2 years in a row, but every minute that we had practice, she was there. Only the true dedicated cheerleaders really have the opportunity to break her record, because that's tough. That's a 10-year sport going year-round. When she decided to be a cheerleader, she committed 1,000%. It's the only thing that she does for our school, for me, but she has a presence in a lot of different ways. She loves cheerleading and has been an amazing leader, organizing our run-through signs. She's also the only senior that stepped up to help usher in our newbies at tryouts this year, and she truly puts everything into cheer. Natasha came to cheer as a talented gymnast and a fearless flyer. Her grace when she tumbles and poise in the air is undoubtedly the most beautiful thing to behold, even though I'm holding my breath the whole time, because she just wants to make it harder and harder and harder. And I'm like, no, we don't have to do that. And she's like, yes, we do. We didn't get the time to develop all of the skills this year because of COVID. Our seasons were super short, and we had to push really hard to get what we could done. I felt like, I needed to bubble wrap her all the time, but she wouldn't let me. So she is an amazing talent. She has had a deep impact on me. Not only has she put so much of herself into the cheer program, she's the most thoughtful individual. My wall is lined with little notes and cards. I'm sure she has written one too, more than just me. She is an incredible little artist, and she always, on the fly, just drops a Starbucks. She just is always thinking of others before herself. Also, another one of our hackers, I have as many pictures of Natasha and Lily as my daughter and my phone, but it makes me smile, and I'll never delete them. So I'm hoping, not sure how I'm going to manage without her this next year. I'm hoping that both of these individuals have trained and modeled for our juniors, so that I can have some more super seniors. But I don't know how they'll fill those shoes, because they are both impeccable individuals. And I'm going to miss them. It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Angley and Mrs. Bird to present our next award.
In a year filled with adversity and uncertainty,
this student athlete excelled in the classroom, on the field, and in the gym. I've had the pleasure of getting to know this young man over the course of the last 3 years, and although he's given me several headaches with his quirky, random arguments, he has also impressed me with his maturity and poise. His competitive spirit and flair for the dramatic were on full display this year, as he was constantly in Coach Nichols' ear during soccer games, fighting his way onto the field to lead the team in goals. During football season, he scored all 17 points on senior night versus Central Valley, leading the Panthers as the Shasta County Sports Team of the Week, and soon after played a huge role on the hardwood, defeating PV in this year's season opener. It is safe to say that this young man has taken full advantage of his senior year, and as his coach, I could not be more proud of him. With that being said, I'm honored to present this year's Male Panther Perseverance Athletic Award to Kevin Cox.
Hello. This UPrep Panther certainly showed perseverance in one of the most unprecedented years ever. Her track season was taken from her last spring, yet still she trained all summer in hopes that there would be a fall cross-country season. When the fall started and all things sports were uncertain, she kept going and rallied the rest of the team, both boys and girls, to keep after their training, even when there were only virtual races available. She led by example, sending texts to meet up for runs and pushing herself on hard workout days. In the winter, she trained in hopes that a spring cross-country season would happen. After all, running is pretty COVID-friendly. Why wouldn't runners get to race? And that is just what happened. We were told 2 weeks before our first meet that we would have actual cross-country races. Had we not been training and pushing ourselves to train, there would have been all sorts of injuries, especially at our first away meet in Lassen, where the snow was still on little mounds along the hilltops, and the wind was a chilling 20 degrees. So February came around, and Grace Gaddy and the cross-country team were racing again, finally. By now, Grace had a job at Holiday Market, and she was juggling work with school and athletics. Yet, in the midst of all of this, she managed to execute the workouts for cross-country and now for track. She often does these on her own, early in the morning or late in the evening after her job. Grace Gaddy is a serious runner and so deserving of the Panther Perseverance Award. She does not let herself, her team, or her coaches down, but always gives her best, even in the face of uncertainty. I have been so impressed with her devotion to the sport of running this year. It's no wonder why she got a scholarship to run for Chico State. Go Grace, I'll always be cheering for you. I'd like to introduce our next presenter, Coach Bourne, who will be delivering the Scholar Athlete Award.
Good morning. It's always a pleasure to be asked to recognize an athlete for this high athletic honor. I've known this young lady for several years as a soccer coach. I've been delighted to see her grow as a player and a person. Aside from maintaining a consistent high GPA, she is a hard-working team player and a leader. As a captain, she has been, by a quiet example in both practice and games, helped to lead the school soccer team to the state championship. And as a leading tennis player, led the tennis team to the section title. Among the awards she has received personally is the All-League Player, which is given for consistently high standard of play throughout the season. Please join me in recognizing Amber Anderson as the University Prep School Athlete of 2021. Mr. Miller? Right, I'd like to introduce the famous Brad Miller.
Good morning. I'll be presenting the Male Scholar Athlete Award. This award is presented to the student athlete who demonstrates leadership on the field and in the classroom. He is dedicated to his studies, as is he to his athletics. I'm honored to present this admirable award to Will Tassista. Come on up, Will. You know the drill. Will has maintained well over a 3.5 GPA, taking a very rigorous class load and balancing his work with great athletic work ethic as well. Will has been a 4-year varsity baseball starter, a 2-year captain for our Panther baseball team, and as a sophomore was voted to his first team All-League. He is currently top in the state in strikeouts, stolen bases, and batting average. He's having a monster year. Will always be the first player to show up to the field and the last one to leave. He always asks for those extra reps and one of the most reliable kids I've ever coached. He always said, "Whatever you need, coach, whatever is best for the team." Will always put his team first and never cared about his stats, but because of that mindset, was always at the top. He cared deeply about his teammates, his coaches, and competing with the highest respect for the game. Will has earned the opportunity to play baseball at the next level. He has earned an academic scholarship to Westmont to continue his future. Westmont has always been his top choice of schools to go to, and I'm so proud of his dreams and his goals are coming true. I know he will represent himself with integrity and make his UPrep family proud. I'm so thankful I had the opportunity to coach Will. He is truly everything a coach wants in a player. I'm proud of the man you've become, and I look forward to watching your baseball journey continue. Congratulations. And now I'll be asking Joe Micrans to come up.
Good morning. The 2021 Male Athlete of the Year award goes to someone who was instrumental in capturing 5 Northern Section championships during his high school career. Individually, he was recognized as an NAL MVP 3 times, twice in golf and once in basketball. On the basketball court, his athleticism and size made him one of the most dominant players in the area. His strengths were often on display while dunking in transition or knocking down big-time threes. I would describe him as the ultimate team player and a young man that is extremely selfless. His contributions to the team were valuable, whether he scored 2 points or 30. As a senior leader, he took younger, less experienced players under his wing and mentored them while supporting their growth. On the golf course, he was a consistent leader that we could always count on to score well for the team. Some of his many strengths on the course included that consistency, his ability to not get rattled in pressure situations, or his 350-plus yard drives, chipping around the green, or putting effectively. His ability to never get rattled was significant in setting the tone for our team in a sport where staying focused and enjoying the moment and paying attention to details are crucial elements of the sport. You could see that his teammates often fed off this positive energy. In case you haven't figured it out, our winner yet, I'm extremely honored to present Tanner Stevens as our 2021 Male Athlete of the Year. Tanner is a young man that is extremely deserving of this award and will be greatly missed in the UPrep athletic community next year. During his 7 years at UPrep, he has grown into a dominant athlete through his hard work and competitive spirit. While we didn't get to experience a normal senior season of golf and basketball, I'm confident he would have likely earned another league MVP and a section title award to his already long list of accomplishments. However, the silver lining to this COVID era are the hundreds of memories made from when Tanner and I would trespass onto the golf course for an afternoon round during the shutdown or fishing together in our first bass tournament. To me, Tanner's qualities off the court are just as impressive. Like when he spent 2 weeks of his own time last summer giving my two kids personal golf lessons, or having the patience to help my son Isaac when his fishing pole would get snagged at the lake. Given Tanner's personal attributes, I'm excited to see how these translate to the many successes that he will have in his future. Congratulations, Tanner. Mrs. Kramer, coming up next.
Good morning. I am so happy to be here to present the Athlete of the Year award. The first time I met this athlete, I remember her mom describing her as, quote, frothing at the mouth to play volleyball. I still think of that quote often whenever I watch her play, as she shows that to be true still today. I am honored to present this award to Madison Kramer. Maddie, you want to join me on stage? Madison is a two-time NAL All-League recipient in volleyball and holds the school record for high jump. Counting this season, I have no doubt that she would have been selected as the NAL's MVP. She has received multiple all-tourney awards and will end her high school career with over 1,500 kills. During her 4 years on varsity, Maddie has contributed to 100 wins, 3 league titles, 4 runs at state, and a section title. What separates Maddie from other athletes is her work ethic, resilience, and attitude. This year, Maddie has been traveling 3 days a week to Sacramento to play volleyball, keeping up with an AP course load, and all the while working. Although this year presented so many setbacks, Maddie embraced them and found alternative ways to chase her dreams. The best players on the court, I won't cry, I promise. The best players on the court make everyone around them great. And that's what Maddie does. She is the very best teammate, both challenging her teammates and cheering them on. I don't know any other player that gets so excited for another's success. And now she's ready to take it to the next level. When Maddie was a freshman, she completed a goal sheet where she described her dreams for high school and for college. Maddie stated that her dream school would be Montana, and she has now made that a reality. I'm so excited for Maddie to continue playing volleyball at the next level at her dream school, University of Montana. Maddie has truly become like family to me, and I'm so honored to present her this award. Congratulations, Maddie. Okay. Please welcome Coach Schuster.
The female Panther Athlete of the Year has all of the attributes that embody the award. She excels athletically, has played multiple sports during her time at UPrep, and has been a teammate that is dependable, encouraging, and willing to help the team in whatever way is most needed. At times, she has been one of the stars of the team, stepping up to guide her squad to section titles, while at other times she has been a supporting cast member that selflessly does the little things that make a team successful. She is described by one coach as a quiet leader that sets the tone for the team. She has all the technical skills of a star while being humble, hardworking, and coachable at all times. I would describe her as steady and dependable. In basketball, she has always played the game with a team-first mentality while still having the ability to step up in big moments to push us towards victory. In tennis, she has been one of the best players in the section, leading the girls' tennis team to their first ever state tournament appearance her junior season. Kylie, come on up. Kylie Hokinson is our award winner. Kylie, it's been an honor, while you walk up, it's been an honor to coach you in basketball. You have been a great teammate to us. You've been extremely coachable and just moldable. Kylie came up the last game of her freshman season. I asked her to come up, and she immediately made an impact on the team, came in as a role player, and just has expanded her role to being one of our leaders this season. So, Kylie, congratulations on the Female Panther Athlete Award. Coach Mykrantz will now present the Male Panther Athlete Award.
The Mr. Panther Athletic Award is an award that recognizes a senior athlete for their ability to be a leader, great teammate, and the type of player that every coach wants on their team. In addition to having the attributes that make for an outstanding teammate, this award also recognizes the athletic abilities that make an impact on the court. Our 2021 recipient is described by one coach as the type of player that any coach would want on their team. He is intense, but more importantly, he brings the best out in others. He is a very smart player that also has the ability to put the team on his shoulders when needed. Another coach of his described him as passionate and unselfish with a competitive spirit that you can't teach. It is with great honor I present this award to Aiden Littman, Male Panther Athlete.
Miss Angley and Mr. Williams will now be presenting the Darren Trueblood Memorial Scholarship.
On behalf of the Trueblood family, it is my honor to help present the Darren Trueblood Memorial Scholarship to 3 UPrep seniors who truly live out the core values of one of the greatest men I have ever known.
Whether in the classroom or on the sports field, relationships and character building were key components of Mr. Trueblood's teaching and coaching philosophy. These 3 seniors personify those characteristics. The 3 of them, along with many of you in the class of 2021, had a special relationship with Coach Trueblood. We are excited for you to take a part of Coach Trueblood's positivity, determination, sense of humor, and love out into the world as you move into the next phase of your journey.
Please join me in recognizing Grace Gaddy, Lamise Yassine, and Brendan Nye as recipients of the 2021 Darren Trueblood Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you, Ms. Angley and Mr. Williams. Last, we would like to congratulate these seniors on receiving scholarships through the university they will be attending in the fall. These are listed also in the program. As we come to a conclusion, good job, guys, on making it through. Seniors, please make sure you pick up your packet outside of the MAR. The packet will have certificates, if you received one, and pens as well. Those you can wear on your gown, the different pens you can wear on your gown, and a program to take home for your parents. Congratulations again, class of 2021, and your outstanding achievements. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, guys.